Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video. Today we're going to be playing MotoGP 23 and it is time for round 2 of the Ace Academy MotoGP 23 Cup, and I am extremely excited for this one. I will be honest, I will confess, I haven't done any practice for Estoril, didn't really get a chance to do it, and also didn't really have quite the motivation to really want to chuck in more laps here in Estoril. I do love the circuit, but I've just not been able to do it. So I had a quick run a moment ago, did notice that second Meerkat VSEC are very fast, same as Casey, aka Quesadilla as well. So we could be in for a tough fight here today's video. Oh, Skills just drops the front ahead of us. I have already done 2 or 3 laps so far, each and every single time I won 32.7. I know we can do better than that because I think in the time trial with Miguel Oliveira I just did the one. Oh wow, how did we not crash there? Okay, we were rather lucky there, we were rather fortunate not to go down into turn 3, but yeah, as I say, we were doing 132.7s at the fastest stage of that time trial, so I think we can go a lot quicker. It's just piecing it all together here in Estoril, a difficult circuit. It's easy to go wrong, it's easy to invalidate lap times, but I'll certainly try not to do it here today. So out to the left hand side for the first time into the interior for the recorded part of the video, and I've just got off the circuit. That's going to cost me time. Very difficult to keep in within the confines of a very tight and twisty motorcycle circuit. I do love this circuit. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I've said before that I probably prefer it, but yeah, I probably do prefer this to Portimao. I think this is an excellent track, but considering that we have a sprint and a race to get through with today, I'm not going to spend too much time in the qualifying, so let's get this lap done, let's get another one done, and then I'll see which one is best to do, and then we'll commentate on the next ones if we need be. But for now, these are the 2 laps I'm going to choose, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the laps in a moment. But across the line there, we are now just improving. Who we got ahead of us here? Red Devil Bandit was really slow there, and in fact, wasn't he coming? I don't know what happened there, but I think he was waiting on the outside of the circuit there, and then just came back in to do turn 1. I apologise for pushing him wide there, but I don't think he was going to improve his lap time there, and in fact, we've just set a red sector in the first one. We have a chance of a pole position. Can it come to fruition? Ramming accidentally here today. So, out of the left-hander there, I do feel I struggle here into turn 5 as well. Not particularly confident on the brakes into turn 6, but if we get it right, I think we have a good chance here. Only down by 0.2. This will put us into the 1:31s, and this is exactly what we... What? No, what? No way! Are you joking me? That was not an invalidation, I swear. The lap before is where I went off the circuit, and that should have been an invalidated lap. Oh, what could have been, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, well, we'll finish this lap anyway, and then I'll see what we can do for the last 2. Or maybe I'll go back into the pits and change over from the soft front because it's looking really warm now in the latter stages of this qualifying. Into the left-hand side for turn 12. 0.02 of a second separates me from 3rd and 4th place. Quesadilla is right there, and in the practice a moment ago, he chucked a brilliant lunge up on the inside of me into turn 1, which I could not contend against. But across the line, what could have been is a 1:31.8. Not bad. So unfortunately, guys, I didn't improve after that, so this is the lap time I've got. These are the top 15 or 14 riders we got here today, or 16 riders rather, and we will be starting from 4th place on the grid. If you want to pause the video now to have a look at the times, you can do so, but look at Rule Britannia there, 4 people in the top 5. I think a lot of riders in the Ace Academy feared this, but variable weather has struck, and we've got a wet situation underway here in Estoril. We will wait for the red lights to go out. I've got to change my bike over now, so I need to change the electronics. Wait for the red light to disappear, and away we go. It's not the best of launches, but I think I recovered nicely. The riders with automatic clutch will be no doubt up at the front, but now for myself, 100k Blade joined again into the first corner. Oh, and Repsol Honda in the way. Gilzo's there as well, but I managed to avoid him nicely. No! Oh my lord! Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, and Gilzo got took out as well. We did such a good job to avoid the contact there, but unfortunately that still happened as Shotix is slightly in the way here. I've got to go round the outside. A scary moment to go near the RNF Aprilia. There's another rider down there. Fox Knight. He flew into turn 1, I think, ahead of us. And then I think it might have been Perky who took us out. I don't want to say it was Perky, but I know Perky's bike hit me There's probably a lot more going on behind, but from my perspective, I did see Perky's Repsol Honda take me out in that race. But I'm going to reserve judgment, and I'll figure it out later once this is finished. But into the left-hand side, we're down to 7th. Taking Meerkat's in the lead. Oh my goodness, what's going on there? Oh, hearts in mouths moments again here. I didn't even see that occur. I just seen 2 bikes flying around. I think it was the 2 Americans, as a matter of fact. I did see Cotarax, and I think, considering Potato is down now to 7th, oh, and now Quesadille's gone down on the other gas, I would assume that was Potato who went down. As it stands, I can't see VSEC anywhere. If I'm in 4th, and we have Meerkat, Wiggly Boy, and Charlie, we should have a chance here. Meerkat said, and I quote, he would quit if it was rainy weather today. So Meerkat, whenever you're ready, I'll take over from the front. I don't. If I get there, I've got to still get past Charlie and Wiggly yet, but I'd like to think I'm pretty good in the wet. Charlie is also one to watch out for in the wet as well. He can be very good. Took a pole position away from me and VSEC, as a matter of fact, in Le Mans in his first pole position in a live GP. So I know how fast he can be, and I know he can be quite consistent as I go off the circuit there. Quickly rejoin. It's safe to do so. And what an excellent result that would be for Shotix as well, up to 5th place. I'd probably say the top 3 riders are the only ones who haven't crashed. Oh, I can't believe I just jinxed Shotix like that. I apologise. That is a commentary's curse right there. I apologise. But we have 6 laps to go. Meerkat's in the lead. I think he's got quite the advantage now, so I don't think I can catch up to him, but I might be too confident and maybe too cocky to think that I can get 2nd. I feel I can get Charlie, I really do. But I do feel that he's probably thinking the same about getting Calvin, so I guess we're both going to be pushing to catch each other. The good news is that Quesadilla is nowhere near me, so I don't have to worry about his pressure and stress being inflicted on me in the latter stages of the race like we had to do in Phillip Island. Yeah, I thought that was the track limit warning. That was really tight. My mistake. Oh, Cotarax has gone down. Oh, and I messed it up again. Steady on. That's twice now I've messed that. That's a double track limit warning already. Sergio's gone down again in this one. I actually didn't see what happened to him in the first part of this race. Of course, absolute pandemonium and chaos in the first stage. But on to the right, Charlie going for that wider line. I'm favouring the tighter apex. I could use a bit of power setting 3 if we need for the straight, but I kind of like just leaving the wet as it is. Keep with the second power option and just continue to churn out the lap times. Be nice and smooth, nice and gentle. Don't need to force it. A bit like what Charlie's done there. He's gone off the circuit, but he has rejoined very well. And our gap has come down to 1 second. We're coming in. We're charging. No pressure for the 17-year-old man. We're charging. The youngster. I'd say a rookie, but he's well accustomed to racing now, so he's quite good at this. Interesting line there for Charlie as well. It's quite a wider, deeper line. I think that works quite well, actually. I don't know, it's hard to say. Definitely a different line to what I have as we go really wide to the... Oh, I had to really sit up in my chair then. Thank goodness I got a good comfy chair. I bought that Doom chair from Secret Labs not long ago. Is it Secret Labs? I think it is. No, it's the other one, Noble Chairs. Apologies, a little bit off topic there, but anyway, I do really enjoy this chair. I think I posted a picture of it a while ago. Put into the right-hander for Orella, turn 7. Charlie is 1.4. I feel like we're getting closer to Calvin. Oh my god, I almost lost the front. Oh man. I sat up like a meerkat then. I was straight up in my chair. Oh, the nerves. Shouldn't be this way, should it? It's an online cut with the aces. It's just for fun, but wow. I can feel the stress. I can feel the pressure really getting into this one. But onto the right-hander now. We are closing in on Charlie. Perhaps we should use a bit of power setting 3 to catch up to him. The only problem is that now going into turn 1, I'm going to be carrying more speed, so I need to make sure I brake a little bit earlier. I think I braked a bit later there as a fact. Oh, yes I have. Careful. That's why I'm not a big fan of changing the power out. It's easy to make little mistakes like that, which have already cost me 0.3 of a second. Those 0.3 would have put me right there with Charlie, less than half a second behind him. But the Red Bull KTM man favouring the pink boots and the pink knee sliders and gloves. Looks really cool actually, it's a nice accent with the Red Bull KTM. Great style from the man from Cheshire. Do need to see Wiggly Boy a little bit as well, because he's ahead, but I'm pretty certain that gap's coming down. I don't actually know what the gap is. I can only dictate and judge from what it is to Charlie. The gap to the leader, of course, the Sacred Meerkat, is 6.8. There's a Red Devil Bandit there over in the back there. What's happened there? That's another quit out of this session now. That's a 100k blade out of the qualifying. And then out of this one goes Red Devil Bandit. It was a performance issue for the first race. We couldn't join us, unfortunately, but here in the second one, I don't know what's happened there. It looks like he was either waiting or just... I don't know. It's hard to say. Hopefully he'll be back. Oh, this is too much. I almost lost the front again. I must confess, MotoGP 23 career mode I did a few days ago in the sprint with the KTM felt way better than this Ducati does. It's not usually the way it goes. The Ducati usually feels pretty good in the wet in MotoGP, but right now, the GP22, I'm not a fan of it being in the wet so far. I don't know what the lap times are either. I'd have to see what Meerkat's doing, but I know I'm not competing for a fast lap time here. But onto the brakes. I think the pair of us are closing in on Wiggly Boy here, so you know what? With 3 laps to go, though, it's not many. I was going to say maybe if I wait behind Charlie a bit longer, he'll catch up to Calvin, but as it is right now, I'm not convinced I'll get them both. I need to hurry up. Don't really want to risk throwing it away, though. I think I'm quick enough to catch Charlie, but I don't feel I've got the confidence to get past him. Really sluggish on the exit out of turn 4, and now onto the right hand side for the difficult right hander for turn 5. That's another track limit warning. Didn't feel like I was cutting too much the apex there, but unfortunately we did. And now I've completely made a pig's dinner out of that one into turn 6. So I think it's slipping away from us here. Bear in mind, not one single rider here has had practice in the wet here in Estoril. But now Charlie's a little bit deep, isn't he? He's onto the curb. Pressure's surmounting here for not only Charlie, but for myself and even Calvin as well. But into the left-hand side. Very tight apex goes Charlie. Oh my god, he ejected! Oh, Lord Almighty, he ejected off his seat. The 17-year-old man from Cheshire has launched out of the Estoril Grand Prix or Sprint. Oh, wow. Well, that was a really track limit warning for that. It was a small touch. Ah, god damn it. Well, where is Charlie now compared to Quesadilla? I think Charlie's got the bit of an advantage. If you look at the map in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you can see Wiggly Boy in second, Sacred Meerkat is the blue tile, who's of course leading by a country mile. Wiggly Boy second, and then myself in third, who is closing in, and he's gone down! Oh, Calvin! Gifted to his favourite content creator. 20, oh no it's not, it's 9 championship points has gone to the way of Dr. Ace. Oh, Wiggly Boy, I'll buy you a beer later. What a kind gesture that was. Will he still hold on to the podium though? Now he's got Charlie to contend with. Oh, I didn't feel like he deserved to crash then. He was riding really well. I think he must have just either just pressed a little bit too hard in the front and it dropped, or he hit a bump. Didn't look like he was doing anything particularly egregious there. And I've gone wide again into turn 6. Ah, come on. This is not usual Dr. Ace. This is messy. Making a few mistakes in the penultimate lap here. So the gap is, well, 8 seconds to Meerkat. So if we go at 8 seconds quicker than Meerkat on the final lap, we should win this race. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's certainly improbable. I don't think it's going to happen. But we have been gifted 9 points. It'd be foolish to throw this away as Wiggly Boy. He's thrown it away again. Oh, and Charlie's inherited third. Charlie back on the podium. The British lads throwing it away here. Come on, fellas. Keep it together. Ridiculous. But this will be the final lap of today's race. Today's sprint. We will have the race in a moment as well. Sergio's just gone down again. Fox Knight has now replaced him for 8th, and now Shotix is in 8th. But we did actually close in on Meerkat then. 0.3 of a second in our back pocket going into the final lap. This will be the lap of the life then, to catch up to Mirka. Can you imagine? He just goes slow for whole 8 seconds slower. It's just not going to happen. It's the number 93, formerly 29 in the Ride 4 DrAce British Superbike Cup. The DrAce British Superbike 600cc champion. He's not going to blow it. We're pretty confident now, so I'll take the second. Good solid points there. I'm really happy with that one. And then we'll go into the race with quite a bit of confidence to start from second place, because something I probably didn't really explain in this one. If you watched the first one, you already know. But we will dictate the qualifying results for the sprint, and the sprint's results will dictate the starting grid for the main Grand Prix. Just to keep things relatively interesting, and it's easier just in case we can't manipulate the positions of the riders within the lobby, because it usually starts from the previous races' statistics. But as it stands, good 9 points. That will bring me closer to the World Championship. I guess it's not a World Championship, it's a cup. And I guess we're not that far away. I think a lot of people were saying VSEC would run away with it, but didn't think so. Bit of wet, and he's not a fan of it. Meerkat, of course, though, is pretty much good in every circumstance. He has just lost 2 seconds there. I don't know what's happened, but if he wants to give me the lead, I mean, he did say he would quit out if it was raining, so if this is the time to quit, now is the best time to do it, Meerkat. Give 3 points to your mate. No, he's not done it. Disappointed, Meerkat. Very disappointed. Across the line, we do take a wonderful second place. So those are the results on screen right now. Meerkat taking the victory here in Estoril. Comfortably done as well with a very solid lap time. Myself second, and third is Charlie. I will only show you the 9 positions because it's only the 9 places that do actually acquire points in the sprint race. And V6 at the fast lap of the race, so I take back what I said earlier about him being in the wet. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, we will start now. The main Grand Prix. Meerkat in pole position. It's almost a pretty perfect weekend for him so far. Didn't acquire the pole position, but has the pole from the sprint result. So, back on the dry bike. Sort our electronics. Wait for the red light to disappear, and away we're gone. Oh, that's a great launch. That's a fantastic launch. Oh, beautiful start here in Estoril. Exactly what I was looking for. So now we should have a chance. Oh my God! What is that? What the hell was that? Oh my goodness. Oh, what a start was ruined. That scared the hell out of me. What the hell was that? Did someone not brake? What is going on in their head? What is that Aprilia doing? What is that? What is going on? Oh, a bit of contact there with Cotarax. Apologies to the Aprilia man, but his teammate, who is that? His teammate there is looking very weird upon the lag here. So, oh, goodness me, Cotarax got launched there. Oh, it's Gilzo. Gilzo was the man. That was ridiculous. Oh, in fact, I'll just quickly get on through there as we get through. Oh, my God, he got punted. I hope it wasn't as bad as it was on my screen. On my screen, it was fine, but to him, it looked quite egregious. Up on the inside of Perky then. Bit of contact. Oh, I got stuck. No. Oh, my God, I thought I'd gone down. I thought I'd crashed, and apologies to Perky there. I didn't mean to make contact, but I think when there's a clear lag discrepancy online right now. The contact is throwing you all over the place. We've seen this in Ride 5, but thankfully the bikes are a lot more stable in MotoGP, so you're able to stay on board. But goodness me, I thought I was down there. That small amount of contact with Perky pushed me like really aggressively into Charlie. But Perky did nothing wrong, and I don't feel like I did anything wrong either. Wow. What a bizarre start. My nerves are shot from that jump scare at the beginning. That was terrifying. Anyway, let's get back to it then. We're in 7th place, and so far we've made an excellent recovery to get back up to this spot. So now we'll focus. Let's keep it together. Let's focus. Sergio 23's in 3rd, so that's a great result for us. If I can't get onto the podium, then as long as Sergio does, I'm happy for our team's championship. VSEC is ahead of me, so he's also got took out in that skirmish in turn 1. I have no idea what happened there. I seen Max's name, so I think he got took out, or he hit me. I don't know what actually happened there, but I can't wait to find out in the Discord chat after this one. But for now, very wide there, and not getting that right there. Well, Sergio 23's gone down. What's happened there? There's a Red Bull KTM in there as well. Blade's all the way over there in Portimao. What's happened to him? Something's gone wrong there. Looks like Blade took him out. Blade, of course, actually started from the back of the grid due to his departure in the qualifying. But, wow. That's a scary moment. Sergio 23 behind me. I think he is much faster than me here in Estoril, so I've got to get a hurry on. And hopefully he doesn't catch me up too soon, or I don't get in his way. But I'm quite happy to work together with Sergio. He is my teammate, the livery designer, the helmet master. I'm sure we can work together to get a podium, or at least this top 4. As it stands, Meerkat, Wiggly Boy, VSEC, and then Fox Knight here. Can I get through on Will? Trying to get through on the number 4, the Dovizioso fan. We do get through. He will have the slipstream though, and he might get past me into turn 1. Into the first braking zone. Will come through. Will has come through, and Will has gone deep into turn 1. Well, what do you think of that? That was a tongue twister. So we are through, and we're now safe. Back into 4th place as VSEC made a mistake. He is human. He's gone down again. Wait, Wiggly Boy, where the hell did he come from? I thought he was miles away with Meerkat. Well, this has been absolutely bonkers. From probably the best start I've ever had online, to a jump scare, to just sheer pandemonium, to get back into the top 3, and now we've been gifted 2nd. Interesting stuff here in Estoril, but I'll take it. We're up in 2nd place, and this is 20 points for me in the Championship Challenge. So the point now is, I don't know if we can catch up to Meerkat. He is a lot faster than me here in Estoril. I will probably take... Ooh, tight to the apex there. That's a track limit warning. The problem is, if you make that mistake into those corners there, it's very easy then to go offline to touch the next couple of apexes. Apologies to the many track limit warnings we have on the left-hand side of the screen right now. VSEC is 1 track limit away from a long lap penalty. I'm 3, and I think everyone else is 3. KCD's got 3 more to go as well. Charlie with 4 long lap track limit warnings before a long lap penalty too. So, across the line, not an improvement on the lap times, but we are safe in 2nd. We now have a 2nd advantage to Wiggly. And providing that Calvin doesn't go significantly quicker than us, I think I'll be able to hold on for 2nd. It's going to be very similar to the Phillip Island race, I feel. Wiggly Boy does have speed, and he might be able to close me down. Fox Knight in between him and Charlie. VSEC's only there in 6th, and KCD is in 8th. We might be comfortable, but there's something to bear in mind in a race like this. This is not a sprint. This is not a 7-lap dash for the cash. This is a 14-lap race of attrition. So this is a different situation for us to be in right now. Ooh, a little bit wide there. Don't forget I got a penalty, or at least a track limit warning in the qualifying there. I thought I'd get the same thing there, but thankfully the game decided to show me some leniency for once. So on to the right-hander. This is turn 8. Very tight to the apex again. Do we go into the left-hand side cleanly? Oh, it's a bit deep. Messed that one up a little bit, but recovered nicely upon the exit into turn 10. Not bad. A much easier turn 10 than Portimao, I would say. So, Portuguese circuits, this turn 10 is better than turn 10 in Portimao. The gap has come down from Meerkat 5 plus to a 4.9. How many laps would we need to take away from him if we're only taking a 1/10 of a second? Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, is it? But he isn't a man to make mistakes. That's the problem when you race against Meerkat. Unless his game crashes, unless he gets the rumble strip glitch in ride 4, I don't think he's going to bin it. And he didn't quit when he said he would earlier in the sprint, so he owes me, but I don't think he's going to do it. I'm only kidding with you though, guys and gals. I really don't want him to quit. I don't want anyone to quit from the championship or the cup in that way, because I think it's just disappointing, and I wouldn't want to be gifted a win. And of course, I was lucky to take 2nd in the sprint, and I was lucky to take 2nd so far. But Wiggly Boy is not out of it yet. That gap has come down to 1.2. I do believe... Oh, I've gone deep again. Gotta get that right. I don't know what it is. I seem to go into the World Superbike Games braking zone for that. I think that's where I played Estoril the most. And I just seem to forget what I'm doing into turn 6 there. And every time we go into the Parabolica, I just feel the same way as I do with the M1000RR or the Kawasaki ZX-10R. So, yeah, I've got to sort that out. I mean, it's our last couple of laps here in Estoril anyway, and we probably won't be doing Estoril till the next championship, so Yeah, who knows? I'll get back to it though eventually, I swear. Of course, guys, now I have a chance to say it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you are enjoying the series and if you're enjoying the video. I do appreciate all of the likes and the comments. It does help the channel grow, and especially the subscribers as well, because it helps push me to get more and more viewers with the algorithm in YouTube, so I would really appreciate it. We have just lost a good chunk of time to Meerkat. Vsec is now the fastest man on circuit with a 1:32 flat. Good lap, but I think we can beat that in the qualifying, so I don't think that's Vsec's best yet. However, he has closed in, and he is now, what, 9/10 of a second quicker than me with power setting 2. Is he using power setting 3, or is he still in 2? He is very fast, so the chances are he's probably still using power setting 2. So I'll keep an eye on that for now. But I think he's going to catch me up. I'm going to have to do everything I can for this podium now. So current state of affairs, I crashed in the sprint in Phillip Island and gave away a 2nd place. And then I finished in 6th or 7th if I'm not mistaken. And then in Phillip Island's race it was 2nd. And then here it's a 2nd place in the qualifying. I've gotten track limit warning again. Careful. That's really tight again. I've done it again. No! Oh, that's just so stupid. I was just so busy thinking about the other thing. Just the tiniest of error. Didn't warrant a penalty in my opinion, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. I've got 1 track limit warning left. That's not good. I've got 8 laps to do here. Oh no. But yeah, my recap was going anyway. 7th or 6th, whatever it was, in the Phillip Island sprint. 2nd in the race. 3rd, 2nd here in this qualifying. Oh my god, I can't speak. 2nd here in this sprint, and then hopefully 2nd here in Estoril. Looking for that first victory. It might take a while, and it might not come with the challenges we have in this one. But I tell you who is also going to be feeling the same way is Quesadilla. Casey is faster than me, but somehow I've been able to stay ahead of the number 11. But I still think he's in for a shout for victory here. Maybe not this race, of course not this race, it's already long gone. But the next one in Mugello, possibly for the last 2 races, Sepang, Valencia, who knows. I can't say any of those races I'm particularly strong at. Those are definitely not Sepang though. I'm really bad at Sepang, and I'm not so great at Mugello. Valencia might be okay. We'll see. We can only hope and we can only pray. But the attention now goes to Vsec in 3rd. He is 5/10 of a second away. He is now 4/10 of a second away. He is charging. Comes the Turkish man. Khan on the charge. Can he do it? He may be able to. Oh, a little bit. Oh, I thought that would be a track limit warning then. Beginning to put in some decent lap times though. The consistency is there. But it's just hard to contend with him. If he uses power setting 3 and has the slipstream, he might get past me going into turn 1. Out to the right-hander then. 10th of a second it is. Half a 10th of a second. Yeah, he's through. He's going to be late on the brakes. He's kind of in my way there. I don't want to brake where he's braking because I'm going to hit him. Very tight to the apex goes the Yamaha. Beautifully done. Looking like top rack Razgatli Oglu there. Nicely done from Khan. Can he do it? He can. Beautiful. Now onto the right-hand side. Now, the opportunity is to follow Vsec for a good couple of laps. If there's a man you can go faster by following, it's Vsec and it's Meerkat. I can't follow Meerkat right now, but I can follow Vsec BOA. Oh, he's fast out the left-hander. Really strong upon the acceleration. I'm wondering if I need to upshift quicker there. He had a great drive out that left-hand side. And now into the Parabolica. Beautiful entry with the Yamaha. Beautifully done. I'm running it a little bit deeper so I can go for that. No, it didn't work. I didn't actually get it right. No, he is much quicker than me. There's nothing I can do about that. He is great in the dry. I almost beat him once in Catalonia in that live GP, but unfortunately not been able to do it since. We've just lost Max. Something has happened to the Frenchman. And now into the left-hander with a quick change direction into turn 10. 6/10, 5/10, 4/10 of a second and lost on this lap. That's not what I was expecting. I thought I'd be able to stay with him, you know. That's a little bit disappointing, I won't lie. We're on to the power. Not really have very good lap times here, to be quite honest with you. I guess we are using power setting 2 and there's a long straight here. Well, actually 2 quite relatively long straights. And I'm not using power steering 3 for either of them. I'm saving that just in case anyone catches me up. Onto the right end of a turn 1. Wiggly Boy is in 3rd. I think I've just seen them two swap places. I don't know. I felt like I'd seen Wiggly Boy and Charlie swap places. I can't say I was paying attention to the gap. On into the right hander for Lamy for turn 3. 2 tenths, a tenth. Ah, it's disappearing a bit. Very tight to the apex. Didn't upshift that time. I don't know. I felt like that was a little bit better. Just a bit more gradual on the power rather than being quite aggressive with the acceleration. But one thing I can say is, he's done me. It's like he's got a different tyre. He's that much better. He's just really nailed it. It's like in the latter stage of a race where the rider's lost grip and the rider behind has got the grip. He's just, you can't contend with that. Oh, a little bit deep there, and you are joking me. Are you kidding me? Did I really get a long lap penalty for that? Wait, I didn't get a long lap penalty, did I? Wait, it just gave me the 3 seconds and that was it? Oh, and Charlie's gone down. Oh, I can't believe that. That's silly. That is silly. I don't believe that. I get it, it's track limit warnings, I totally do, but I thought the rule was that if you go wide and you touch the outside of the circuit and you don't gain an advantage, you won't earn a track limit warning. I don't get that. That's harsh. That is really harsh. I can't believe that. I'm annoyed. I'm actually annoyed at that, but it is what it is. I made way too many mistakes in the race there. I can't be too mad at that. I cut the apex too many times in turn 8, turn 9 and turn 10. Yeah, I guess it's justified. There's not much I can do about that, but it's just frustrating that happened because I was riding squeaky clean to avoid that mistake. And I didn't feel like that deserved a track limit warning, but it is what it is. I guess it did. As Blade has just gone down out of 8th place, so not a great showing for the Red Bull KTMs in this one. I gotta say, looking at the teams when it originally started, you had to look at the Monster Energy Yamaha, the Factory Ducati, the VR46 Ducatis with myself and Sergio, and the KTMs for being great contenders. I got to give a little bit of credit to Quesadir because he's doing a lot of the work for the gas himself. No disrespect to Potato, but he did get lapped in, I think it was in Phillip Island. But he is great when he gets lapped. I will give Potato that. He is absolutely great and he's a really great guy. But I don't think he's had the points for the Teams Championship that Quesadir needs. He's doing it all. Potato, you gotta do it, mate. I'm gunning for you, mate. I'm rooting for you, pal. You can do it. You can get those points. I'd have to check the standings, though. We'll post, maybe the end of the video, the standings of the previous race, or possibly this one, just so you can get up to date with all of the championship standings in this DrAce Cup. Well then, quick look behind us then. I have a 3-second penalty. Casey is 3.8 seconds behind. I cannot afford to lose 8 tenths in the next 4 laps. That's a big ask, but I think we can do it. I can't believe it. It's going to be Quesadir again, isn't it? This time, instead of me panicking for 2nd place, I'm going to have to be panicking for 3rd. Oh, this is going to be a monumental ask. 3.6 seconds to defend against a rider who is much quicker than me. I say he's much quicker than me in the sense of not seconds and minutes quicker, but a good chunk of tenths. Like I'd probably say Meerkat, VSEC, Quesadir are our top 3, and maybe I squeeze onto the Mount Rushmore in 4th, but I'm not sure. Really difficult to get it. Oh, well, we've just got to give it our best shot. Let's see what we can do. The gap's down to 3.4. VSEC have got a track limit warning. I actually thought he already had like 4 on the track limit warnings, but I don't remember now. In fact, looking at it, it's only me who's got the long lap penalty then. I don't see any of the triangle caution things. Who is this on the... Oh, it's Potato. Oh, I mentioned him earlier, didn't I? I mentioned you, Potato. I don't know if you're watching still, but yeah. Lapped again, unfortunately. But I got to give him credit, though. Very good. When he moves out of the way, he adheres to the blue flags perfectly. Never gets in the way, never interrupts anyone's rhythm, never interrupts anyone's race. Major thumbs up for the American. I love that. I cannot stress that enough. We've seen it in the Ride 5 Cup in the HP2, where we had some riders that have actually got back onto the track and started to engage with riders they've been lapped behind. So, yeah, major thumbs up for him. But he's not doing his teammate any favour, because that Teams Championship is, at the minute, only going to Quesadilla. But I think Potato will get points anyway, because I don't think we have 15 players in it. But I think Potato's the only rider we've lapped. And I don't think he's last, though. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm sure when we get to the circuits he's well accustomed to, I'm sure he'll show his true mettle. But for now, I am going to be losing third. I don't think I can stop Quesadilla from getting this third position. I've dropped half a second. Ah, that's annoying. Well, what could have been if I wasn't torpedoed out of the first lap? I still don't even know what happened there, and I still don't even know who started that, so I've got to check the video after this one, and I'll have a chat to the Aces. I'm sure they're bound to tell me what it is, but I'm actually looking forward to that chat, because I guess it's going to be rather funny to see the different perspectives from the different riders to see how bad that collision was. I think what I'll do is I'll make a compilation of all those so you can see what the crash was like, and then I'll show you. But wow, that was absolutely absurd. It genuinely scared me, that did. It was absolutely terrifying to be hit so hard. But the positive news is actually the gap's just gone up to 2.8. I'm rather fortunate with the speed on the straight with the GP22 to get away from the RC16 of the Gas. We just have to hold on. I need 4 more tenths on Casey. Can it be done? Oh, that's wide! Oh, and that's a track limit warning, so even if I didn't make that mistake earlier, I still would have had the 3-second penalty. So unfortunately, there's no escaping that. Meerkat is now 11 and a half seconds away. Now 12 seconds since I made that mistake. That's it for me. So unfortunately, I will not be finishing in third place. I gave it everything. I tell you what, fair play to Meerkat, fair play to Quesadilla. They don't even have track limit warnings. They've done stupendous in this one. I made so many silly mistakes in this one, really did. Little tiny errors, just enough to get those track limit warnings. It's not like we're cutting corners and taking the mick, but it's easy to make those small mistakes in a circuit that's so small, so twisty, so tight, and with a lot of change of direction as well, it's easy to be done. So I have to improve on that. But it is now the final lap, so Sacred Meerkat has started us off. He is now already in turn 1 as we're coming out the final corner. And we're just getting across the line now. The gap is 12 seconds, but Quesadilla is 2.3 seconds. So what I'm asking here is to get a lap time now that is 0.7 of a second quicker than one of the fastest riders, one of the fastest aces within our DrAce Academy. I don't think it's going to happen, so I will accept. I will not finish on the podium. My streak will come to an end here today, but I'll give it my best shot. I took a small gamble, I would say, because I know a lot of the races and aces and riders were saying that they would probably choose the hard front. I did practice in the medium front even in the hot conditions, and I felt that the medium would be absolutely fine for these conditions. So yeah, I'm content and pleased with my decision. After we got took out in turn 1, I don't even think we should be here in third. We should be still down in the bottom part of the race. But yeah, a good comeback, good effort, good fighting to get here where we are today. The gap is now down to 1.7. Excellently done from Quesadilla. He certainly got this one under control, and he definitely deserves the podium. I could argue that I didn't really feel like I deserved the track limit, but I then got another track limit, so yeah, I'll have to accept it. Good effort though, nonetheless. I'll finish on the track in third, and I can't really ask for more than that. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Sacred Meerkat will cross the line as a victor in an Ace Academy Cup or Championship. He takes the 25 points here in Estoril, and in fact, takes the perfect 37 out of 37. Visek salvages second, and I salvage third after getting torpedoed out of the lead into turn 1. So confirmation of the results on the screen right now. Meerkat did take... Oh my god! Quesadilla had a long lap penalty as well! We held on for third! Yes! Oh, I didn't realise that. That's beautiful. Those are the results on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, pause the video if you want. I'm done. I'm ready to go and chill out and relax. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and ciao for now. Oh, hi. Didn't quite see you there. good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.